our judges to you. We have the pleasure and the privilege and the honor to welcome heartily here on the grounds of the Bonhomme Stade as a super expert team of judges from Poland, Mrs. Anna Stefaniuk. Thank you so much for having accepted our invitation. Anna Stefaniuk is the assistant to Dr. Marek Trela, the director of the State Stud Janov Podlaski in Poland. Not only she is an expert in horses, she is an expert also in organizing major events in Poland, whether this is the big auction, which is held now again in August, whether it is international show events in Poland, whether it is international judges courses. And we are having the privilege and the pleasure to welcome her here at the Bonhomme Stade. Then we have from France, ladies and gentlemen, Christian Chazelle, a long-time breeder, a real expert in Arabian horses, not only in straight Egyptians, but in all purebred Arabian horses. An expert in running shows. She runs shows not only in France, but also in all over the Middle East. She's a great horse person. And we feel so delighted that she has accepted our invitation to come to Germany, to Berlin, to judge our international show. And ladies and gentlemen, from Germany, we have Claudia Darius. With her family, she is running a world-famous breeding program for straight Egyptian Arabian horses based on Russian bloodlines, using modern first-class stallions and producing outstanding stock since years. I think they are into breeding since more than 30 years. The family is located and the farm is located near to Düsseldorf. So Aachen, the All Nations Cup, this is very near to their home. And many breeders use the chance to visit their farm. And everybody is excited about the super quality of their horses. Claudia de Rios, a Class A judge since years, and an expert in horses as well. And then, ladies and gentlemen, from Belgium, the only gentleman in this team, he must be very delighted. This is Conrad Detailleur. A bird was whistling to me that he is today celebrating his 28th anniversary of his wedding day. And probably this is the reason why he got his wife with him. Congratulations to you both. Conrad Detailleur, an expert in horses, as the others are, and he's also organizing major show events in Belgium with great success. We thank them a lot for having accepted the invitation, and they're escorted by the one and only, the ringmaster from the United Arab Emirates, Dr. Abdelwahab bin Ali Amira. This is our super team here in the main ring. And Sten, we are now ready for the first class. Once again, a warm welcome to all of you to celebrate with us the Arabian Horse Days, the third Berlin Cup in Werder, near to Berlin. We start the show season here in Europe with this show. And it's right away from the start a highlight with some extraordinary horses based in famous places all over Europe. Major studs from the Near and Middle East sent their horses to participate in this strong competition. And although it is, for us Europeans, quite early in the year, still many mares are pregnant and we're all waiting for the foals to come. But right from the start, a major highlight with the third Berlin Cup, organized to perfection by Heike Hein, supported strongly by her husband Manfred, on the grounds of the famous Stade de Bonhomme, a home of first-class dressage horses. On the grounds of Bonhomme Stade, you find major events in warm-blood sport horses, mainly in dressage horses. There's foal competitions, for the major warm blood registries here in this area, in this region, whether it is the Hanoverian Warm Blood Society or the Oldenburg Warm Blood Society. There's big international dressage festivals. There's lots of courses. So throughout the whole year, this place is the come together for horse people. And one of the highlights is a wonderful Arabian horse show. Pure Arabian horses come together. They are being judged by experts. And we have an audience from Germany, from all over Europe, as well as from the Near and Middle East. And it is our wish that you enjoy this show. The organizing committee will do their utmost to make this event a very enjoyable one for all of you. And although the number of entries seems to be not that big, but finally it is not quantity, it is quality. And if you look now at these beautiful yearling fillies, they're all eye catchers. Highly famed pedigrees. If you look into the catalog, you find all the details about these horses. And it's the youngsters who are now parading in front of the jury, in front of our audience. The judges will give their scores according to 5 category system. So for type, for head and neck, for body and top line, for legs as well as for movement. The scores used up to 20 as a maximum. And beside the 4 judges, Anna Stefaniuk, Christian Giselle, Claudia Darius, and Konrad Detailleur, we have a very charming young lady, Antonia Bautista, from Spain, respectively from Mallorca. She's acting as a probationer judge. She had already undergone some courses, passed them with great success, is truly interested to become a judge, and acting here as a probationer is one of the steps she has to undergo during the learning process. And here we go with number 1. First competitor in the yearling filly category. Nummer 1 jetzt bei Ihnen, meine sehr verehrten Damen und Herren. Ich hatte Ihnen bereits vorgestellt, unser Richtergremium bestehend aus Anna Stefaniuk, Christian Giselle, Claudia Darius und Konrad Detailleur. Und Sie sehen im Ring noch eine weitere bezaubernde junge Dame. Das ist Antonia Bautista aus Spanien, genau genommen von Mallorca. Sie agiert hier als Assistenzrichterin, als Learnerrichterin. Im Zuge ihrer Ausbildung, um irgendwann einmal auf die internationale Richterliste gesetzt zu werden, muss sie verschiedene Kurse absolvieren und im praktischen Teil dann eben auch an einigen Schauen als Assistenzrichterin teilnehmen, unter der Regie eines A-Richters. Wir haben unter dem Dach der EK, der European Conference of Arab Horse Organizations, sogenannte A-Richter, B-Richter und nationale Richter. A-Richter sind diejenigen mit der meisten Erfahrung und Richterassistenten müssen ihre Assistenzzeit unter der Regie und Anweisung von einem A-Richter absolvieren. Das tut Antonia hier und heute. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. This was number 1 leaving now the arena, and we will soon have her results. It's just walking up and down to give the judges a last chance to evaluate correctness of legs and to have once again a look at the overall expression. A last chance to double check the marks, which the judges are typing into iPads. And through the iPads, this goes into a system. Don't ask me how this works. I have absolutely no clue. For me, this is miracles, but it works. Saves us from a lot of paperwork. Much easier for the organizer, much easier for the judges. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Number 2 is entering the arena. And in a second, I will give you the marks for number 1. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, with the marks for number 1. This was Hania Adbar. She is by EKS Alejandro, who is Marwan Al-Shakab and OFW Psyloet. And her dam is Etena by Monogram. Breeder and owner is Adbastad, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. The marks for type. This is 19, 18.5, 18, and 19. The first marks are coming from Christian Jazel. The second mark, this is then Judge B, is Claudia Darius. The third, Anna Stefaniuk. And the fourth, the last marks I'm reading, is Konrad Detailleur. So A, B, C, and D. The marks for head and neck, 18.5, 18.5, 18 and 18.5. For body and top line, für Körper und Oberlinie, da halten die Richter für angebracht, 18, 18, 18, 18 and 18. For legs, für das Fundament, 15, 15.5, 15.5 and 15.5. Movement, für die Bewegungen, da gibt es eine 18.5, 18.5, 18 and 18.5. We have a total, ladies and gentlemen, of 88.75. Die Gesamtnote, das Gesamtergebnis 88,75 Punkte. 88.75 for Hania Adbar. Catalog number 1. Read and owned by Adbastad, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. And this class, by the way, is sponsored kindly by Al Jasimia from the United States of America, from California. Al Jasimia Stad from California. And while our judges are watching carefully catalog number 3, we'll have the marks for number 2, ladies and gentlemen. This is Marashi bint Meshan. She's by Meshan Ibn Kubinek out of Marni by Windspress Mirage. Bred and proudly owned by Reinhard Sachs, Sachs Arabians aus dem Freistaat Bayern. Wir sind wahrlich international hier in Berlin. Die Noten für Marashi bint Meshan, the marks for Marashi bint Meshan. This is for type, für Typ. 18.5, 18.5, 18, 19. For head and neck, they score her 18.5, 18, 18 and 18.5. For body and top line, für Körper und Oberlinie, da gibt es 4 mal die 18, 4 times 18, 18 across the board. And for legs, ladies and gentlemen, für das Fundament, da gibt es 16, 16, 15.5, 15.5 and 16. For movement, für die Bewegungen, 18.5, 18, 18 and 18.5. We have a total of 88.75, which is the same score as number 1. But number 1 is in the lead over type. As you all know, if you have the same total score for 2 or more horses, this will be broken by the higher score for type. If this is not going to work, it is for the higher score over movement. And if this still doesn't work, one of the judges is chosen by ballot, and he or she then is asked to see the horses again in the ring, standing next to each other face to face. And then this judge is giving his preference. Thank you for number 3, leaving now the arena. And we welcome number 4. She'll be with us in a second. Actually not right, number 3 was asked once again to trot. Just to double check. Da hat man die Nummer 3 noch einmal traben lassen. Dann war sich da wohl nicht so ganz hundertprozentig sicher und schwankte vielleicht zwischen 2 Noten. Das ist aber nun ausgeräumt. Und Nummer 3 darf die Bahn verlassen. Nummer 4 erwarten wir jeden Augenblick bei uns. Und da ist sie auch schon. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, with the marks for number 3. This was Bayan Al-Shakab. He is by Fadi Al-Shakab out of Diadema by Nagadir. bred and proudly owned by Al Shakab Stud, a member of Shakab Foundation, Qatar. The marks for Bayan Al Shakab for type. And here we go, für Typ 19.5, 19, 19 and 19.5. So far the highest overall marks for type. For head and neck, für Kopf und Hals 19.5, 19, 19 and 19. For body and top line, für Körper und Oberlinie 18.5, 17.5, 18 and 18. And for legs 16.5, 15.5, 16 and 16.5. Movement für die Bewegungen 19.5, 19, 18.5, 18. And the total is 91.25. 91,25 Punkte. Und damit liegt Bayan Al Shakab eindeutig in Führung. Bayan Al Shakab from Al Shakab Stud, bred and owned by Al Shakab Stud, member of Shakab Foundation, in the lead with 91.25. Great overall marks. And I'll give you soon the marks for number 4, but now welcome, ladies and gentlemen, number 5, who is now entering the arena. And here we go. Here we go with the marks, ladies and gentlemen, for Lily P.S. She is by Extern out of Lenka by Piaf and Ludmilla. She's bred and proudly owned by the Sawicki family from Poland. The marks for type, für Typ 18.5, 18, 18.5 and 19. For head and neck, für Kopf und Hals, da gibt es eine 19, 18, 18.5 and 18.5. For body and top line, für Körper und Oberlinie 18, 18, 18 and 18.5. For legs, für das Fundament 15, 15.5, 16 and 16.5. Finally, movement für die Bewegungen 18.5, 18.5, 18.5 and 18.5. And we get the total score of 89.38. 89,38 Punkte, damit ist sie bisher auf dem 2. Platz. In der Bahn die letzte Teilnehmerin in dieser Klasse, freundlicherweise gesponsert von Al Jassimia Farm, Qatar. Alia Jagda ist. Unsere Richter haben ihr Urteil auch für die Nummer 5 gefällt und gleich haben wir das Ergebnis. In a second, I will give you the scores for number 5. This was Aliyah A.M. She's by Van Gogh A.M. out of Abba Sabiya by Marwan Al-Shakab. Bred and proudly owned by Al Muhammadiyah Stud, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. The marks for type 19, 18.5, 19.5 and 19. For head and neck, für Kopf und Hals 19.5, 18.5, 19.5 and 19. Body and top line für Körper und Oberlinie. 18, 17, 5, 18 and 18. For legs für das Fundament. 16, 15, 16 and 15, 5. Und für die Bewegungen, Movement, 19, 18, 18 and 18, 5. We get a total of 90 points. Gesamtergebnis 90 Punkte exakt. Und damit haben wir eine neue Zweitplatzierte mit Aliyah. Der Sieg geht eindeutig an Bayan Al-Shakab mit 91,25. Der zweite Platz an die Nummer 5 Aliyah. Der dritte Platz an die Nummer 4 Lily PS. Der vierte Platz an die Nummer 1 Hania Adba. Und die fünfte Siegerin ist die Nummer 2 Marashi bint Meshan. So sieht das aus mit der Rangierung. Und gleich, meine Damen und Herren, haben wir die Siegerehrung. Da kommen Sie alle 5 noch einmal zu uns. Und Sie haben wahrlich Ihren Applaus dann auch verdient. Eine Klasse, wie ich schon sagte, nicht riesengroß an Zahl, aber mit Spitzenqualität. Gleich vom Start weg eine 91,25. Das ist ein super Ergebnis. Dann nochmal mit 90 Punkten deutlich in der Top-Marke liegend. Dann ganz dicht darunter. Also das sind Spitzenergebnisse und verdeutlichen das hohe Niveau dieser Schau gleich von der ersten Klasse an. Ladies and gentlemen, soon we'll have the prize-giving ceremony. We honor the winner and the top 5 in this class. And although the class is not huge in number, the quality definitely speaks for itself. 2 horses were scored in 90 and above, and there's some more just below 90. So this definitely shows the high quality of the yearling fillies, which just had their competition here at the 3rd Berlin Cup. Great results. Our congratulations go to the breeders as well as to the owners. Ladies and gentlemen, the prize-giving ceremony of the Yearling Fillies, category A. The winner, the one and only, comes from Al-Shakab Stad, a member of Shakab Foundation, Qatar. It's Bayan Al-Shakab. She's the daughter of Fadi Al-Shakab out of Diadema by Nagadir. As mentioned, bred and proudly owned by Al-Shakab Stad, the member of Al-Shakab Foundation, Qatar. Congratulations to our dear friends. Congratulations to Giacomo. He did a great job once again. Her total score, 91.25. An amazing success and shows definitely the overall high quality of this extraordinary filly. And she is closely followed by Aliyah AM. So number 2, the second place goes to number 5. It's Aliyah AM by Van Gogh AM out of Abbas Sabiya by Marwan Al-Shakab. The pedigree reads like the who is who of the international breed. She's bred and proudly owned by Al Muhammadiyah Stud, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. And she is closely followed by catalog number 4, Lily PS. On the 3rd place with 89.38 points, a daughter of Extern out of Lenka by Piaf, proudly bred and owned by the Sawicki family from Poland. And the 4th place goes, and there was a tie between the 4th and the 5th, broken by the higher marks given for Type 2. Hania Adba, she's a daughter of AKS Alejandro out of Tenta by Monogram, bred and proudly owned by Adbastad, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. So she is coming in fourth with 88.75, and same total score, but scored a little lower in type, was Marashi bint Mishan from Mishan by Mishan Ibn Kubinek out of Marni by Windspress Mirage out of Marakovka, bred and proudly owned by Reinhard Sachs, Sachs Arabians, Altfrauenhofen, the south of Germany. Congratulations, this is still very high marks. So these are the top 5 of the 3rd Berlin Cup. Our congratulations go to the winner and all the top 5 placed horses. And let's see if we can get them for a last round of honor, for a lap of honor. Thank you and congratulations to all of you. Number 3, the lead, Bayan Al-Shakab. The 2nd, Aliyah AM. The 3rd, Lippi PS from Poland. The 4th, Hania Adba. And the 5th, Marashi bint Mishan. Ja, das weiß ich, aber gibt es auch irgendwie so eine Gesamtliste?